Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we are on the 2025 SIRL preseason Alabama. Now this is made by the man Austin Crank, and this track is awesome, man. It really is. Austin Crank, I don't know if you remember, he released a track, it was the SIRL like test track. I want to say it was like a month and a half ago, something like that. And it was based on, his template for the SIRL series that he had coming out. And SIRL stands for Skill Issue Racing League. Now, the Austin Crank, being the guy that created the track, is also the owner of Pro Precision. And he's a really good dude, man. He really is. Very nice guy. I forget the name of the owner of SIRL, but he was a really nice guy too. I was in VC with him, Austin Crank, and then the owner of Normsco. And all of them are very good people, man. So I'm glad to see that they got this off the ground. And Austin, you did an amazing job with this track, man. You really have. You've got your template down perfect. This track flows so well. And the corners, it might be me tripping, but the corners are awesome because it feels like there's a little bit of roughness on the corners that kind of help the back tires stick a little more. Now, I don't know if it's that or if it's the new OEM tires. This is my first time actually getting on and being able to play with the new OEMs, and this is my first video with the new OEMs. I think I've spent 35 minutes on them so far, maybe. It does feel like you do have more traction in the rear, except for through sand. Sand will definitely get you, man. It definitely will get you. But yeah, overall, man, this track is really good. It rides very nice. Now, he did release it on the shop, but it is free. So that leads back to what I was saying yesterday, man. Go create you an account on MX Bike Shop if you don't have one. There's plenty of free tracks on there, and you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt if you don't have an account on the shop. So definitely make sure that you go do that, and I'll drop it there. But the way the track flows, very nice. He's built the jumps very good. The way the takeoffs, the lips of the jumps, the way you take off, very nice. The overall flow is just there. The section I'm struggling with the most is right here, man. I can't triple in. So I've been like double, and then trying to triple out, or double and trying to triple and double out, and I can't get any of that down. So the whoops themselves, very easy. The whoops are not hard at all. You got this nice triple before this nice tabletop. I love this jump right here. Overall, man, the track is fire. I highly suggest you guys go pick it up. It is, I think it should be added to the ranked servers, man, for Supercross. Very good track. So now, with that being said, of what I was talking about on the bikes, man, I suck already as it is, right? And I used to play Forza Motorsport a lot back in the day. And in that game, I would always get smoked by people who knew how to gear their cars like properly, where like I'd be tapped out max speed on a straightaway and some dude would just come flying by me because he knew how to do his gearing. So now that they have the race mapping to where all the bikes are very similar, I think what it's going to boil down to is who knows who to do the gearing. You know what I mean? Because if you can get your gearing down and get the most speed out of the bike, being that all the bikes have the same, race mapping, I think that those are the people that are going to be pulling ahead and being able to do the best. Obviously, suspension's still going to come into play, but now the people that used to just create suspensions and have to just adjust a couple gears, they're going to have to get better at doing the first, second, third, fourth individual gears in order for their suspensions to be top notch again. So whoever is running those suspensions, the guys that know how to gear a bike, those are going to be the ones that you're going to want to go for. And that's where the advantage is definitely going to come in. That's just my feeling. Now, like I said, I have like 30 minutes on the new bikes. And so far, man, I definitely feel like there is a little bit more traction on the rear end, and I enjoy that. My gearing that I have for the bike right here is not optimal at all. I came up with it myself, which goes back to what I was saying about the Forza thing. I suck at gear and stuff, so I'm gonna need somebody to hit me up with a good setup that has a good set of gears on it, man. Now that we have, you know, all this race mapping, that everything is pretty much the same, I think I'm gonna be running either the Cowie, which is my favorite bike, that's what I've been running, or try to run the Suzuki. Now, I have been away from the game quite a lot, actually, over the last week. I put in 72 hours at work last week, and then, you know, top it off, my kids got sick, stuff like that, so I have not been able to touch the game or do anything at all. And yeah, so I'm just now getting to touch these new OEMs and get a handle on them, and try to figure all of that out. But overall, so far, my first impressions of the new OEMs, they're not an insane. There's not an insane difference from what they were to now, unless you mess with the gears, and I haven't had the opportunity to really tinker with that, so we'll have to do an update video later talking about gearing and stuff like that. I suck at tuning gears, so don't expect me to be releasing no setups. I'm actually looking for somebody to teach me some things, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, Austin, you did an amazing job on the track. It flows very well. I really do think that this track would serve very good purpose in ranked servers, man. And keep it up, bro. Keep it up. I cannot wait to see what this season brings for your championship. I didn't read the description to see exactly how many races were in this, but it's a great track, man. And it's awesome that we have so many different choices now. You know what I'm saying? We have the SIRL Supercross Series. We have ARL Supercross Series. We have the DDC. And then we have PCK's series that's going to be coming out, which I believe is like Kelso's little series that he's putting together himself with some people. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity for a lot of different Supercross tracks, and I think it's awesome, man, because before I felt like we only really had, you know, the aerial, which obviously is still the top dog. Like, if you win aerial, that means a lot, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised to see some of them people coming over that compete in aerial all the time and competing in these other Supercross series, you know. So I think overall it's just awesome. I really hope to see the same thing for outdoors, man. I know that E-Rax is going to be doing his thing again for the outdoors, but I hope to see some people doing their thing for the outdoor season as well. Maybe I'll put together a little series or something. I don't know exactly how that would work or whatever, so I might have to reach out and get into touch with some people. But yeah, man, go over to the shop, create that account if you haven't. Pick this track up, man. It is free. It is awesome, and you will not regret it, man. This track is fun. It wouldn't surprise me to see it up in servers. So, but before you leave, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hop in that Discord, man. Other than that, I'll see y'all around. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.